Hello friends, I'm so glad you decided to join me today because I recently watched a video created by a beauty YouTuber that I really enjoy on today's topic. And it was so interesting that I thought you might enjoy a video on this same topic as well. So I want to give a shout out and thanks to fellow YouTuber allieglines, whose video inspired my video today. And I've also put a link to her video in the description box below. Allie is a lovely young woman who is such a joy to watch, and she's incredibly talented with makeup. But our video today has a slightly different twist than the one that Allie did, because I'm going to be focusing on products that we'll never regret buying if we're older. Before we get started, I wanted to welcome all of you who are returning to this channel. It is such a delight to have you with me, and I really cherish the wonderful friendships that have resulted from your support and kindness. If you're new to this channel, I'm so glad you decided to check out today's video, because on this channel, we're a family of older women who enjoy learning makeup tips, techniques, as well as product information that's specifically geared toward our particular needs and interests. My name is Elise, and I'm a makeup artist who's passionate about helping all of us who are older feel great and look great. We all know that the makeup techniques that work so beautifully for us in our 20s and 30s need just a bit of revamping and tweaking now. So that's what this channel is all about. If this sounds interesting to you, I hope you'll subscribe before you leave today. And I thank you so much in advance if you decide to do so. Okay, on to today's topic. I really wanted to narrow down the number of products that I'll be talking about to just 6 or 7, but somehow my pen just kept flying across my paper and I ended up with 14 products, which I felt I just had to mention. And by the way, you'll find links to all of these products in the YouTube description box below under Show More. First, let's focus on makeup tools. And I'm actually going to combine 2 tools together in this first one because they're both absolutely essential. And I certainly found out that both of these are essential this past summer. The tools are a good magnifying mirror and a good lighting system. Believe me, I do know that magnifying mirrors can be absolutely painful to use. But isn't it amazing what we see that we'd never be aware of otherwise? Like, for instance, those little black hairs that seem to just grow out of our chin overnight. Have any of you by chance discovered a few of these? I remember about 15 years ago, I was having lunch with a lovely older woman, and unfortunately, I couldn't stop staring at 3 long black hairs that were growing out of her chin. That day, I vowed that I would regularly use a magnifying mirror. In addition to being able to ferret out those rogue black hairs, a magnifying mirror becomes essential for the best makeup application, because for most of us, our eyesight probably doesn't get better as we get older. So it's really important to check out that our foundation is blended in well, that our eyeshadow looks okay, and that our brows actually match. Well, you get the picture. And if you can install a wall-mounted magnifying mirror so both your hands are free, that's really ideal. This past summer, I realized like never before how important good lighting is. For several weeks, I was staying in a lovely home that unfortunately had very challenging bathroom lighting for makeup. The light came straight down from the mirror, which cast shadows, and the light was very yellow. Since there was a small mirror behind me, I found myself standing with my back to the window, juggling a small magnifying mirror in one hand and makeup in the other hand. It was definitely a painful process. Side lighting that is full spectrum fluorescent or LED actually works the best. I guess I did get a little carried away with this topic, so we'd better move on to the next product, which happens to be another tool. The second tool is this little guy. This is a product called Flawless by Finishing Touch. If you think you're seeing more peach fuzz on your face now than you did a decade or so ago, you are absolutely right. As we lose estrogen, testosterone becomes unopposed and causes us to grow more hair where men have hair. But this wonderful little tool can come to the rescue. It's small, it's portable, and it's a painless razor that works beautifully to quickly and easily remove facial hair. All you do is turn it on, and it easily glides over your face. And then you just lift off this top to clean it out, and you're set to go next time. Number 3 is a good quality buffing brush. This is one type of brush where I think it's absolutely worth it to spend a little more money to get good quality. A good brush will be soft and dense like this one that I have from makeup artist Eve Pearl, which also needs cleaning, by the way. A buffing brush picks up the foundation, it evenly distributes it over the face, and it creates a lovely, flawless look. Next, number 4 is a dampened makeup sponge. Now, makeup sponges are so important because they're so versatile, and here's why. Number 1, they give an airbrushed, flawless look when they're used to apply foundation, but they can also be used to apply concealer, blush, highlighter, self-tanner, contour, and even powder. And I love using them at the end of my makeup routine because gently pouncing the dampened sponge all over the face not only feels fantastic, but it also melds all the makeup together seamlessly and provides some wonderful added moisture to boot. And I have to say that I recently saw a really fun article from the makers of the Beauty Blender sponge about things that you can do with an old beauty blender, like cleaning screens with it and also using it as a cat toy. The next 2 products are skincare products that are especially essential for us as we get older. First, an exfoliating product that rids the face of dead skin cells, which helps our skin look brighter. I absolutely love Tatcha's The Rice Polish Foaming Enzyme Polish, which comes in 4 different formulas for different skin types: calming, gentle, classic, and deep. Now this product is pricey, but it's a very large jar, which you saw, and it lasts for a very long time since you only need to use it once or twice a week. So in terms of price per use, it's actually a very good value, and it makes a visible difference in how bright our skin looks. The 6th product, which is our second skincare product, is a retinol cream. Dermatologists and estheticians will definitely agree that retinol does more than any other product to reduce the appearance of fine lines. It's a vitamin A derivative which can be purchased at a higher strength with a prescription, or it can be purchased over the counter. My favorite is Shawny Darden's Retinol Reform because it's potent yet gentle. And retinol formulations are not always gentle. In fact, too strong a percentage of retinol in a product can leave our skin red and flaky. This particular retinol product helps firm and brighten the skin while also softening the look of fine lines. I've actually just put in an order for a new bottle of this one. Next up are 4 drugstore makeup products. If you have issues with lipstick feathering or migrating into those fine lines around your mouth, which I certainly do, this is a great product. It's L'Oreal's Age Perfect Anti-Feathering Lip Liner. It comes in 8 gorgeous colors, and they not only glide on to provide beautiful color, but they also have ingredients which help prevent lipstick from feathering. I'll go ahead and swatch 3 of them for you so you can see some of the colors. This top one is Bold Orchid, the one under it is Splendid Plum, and the one at the bottom is Perfect Burgundy. My only regret with this product is that it has to be sharpened, but I will still never be without it. For most of us, some type of concealer is a must-have for covering up discoloration, age spots, hyperpigmentation, and those pesky dark under eye circles. One drugstore concealer that I absolutely love is e.l.f.'s Hydrating Camo Concealer. I use it in light peach to color correct those dark circles under my eyes, and then I pat on a slightly lighter color than my skin tone over the color corrector. Then I go ahead and use a color that matches my skin to cover age spots. And I have to take a second to mention one other concealer that provides even more coverage, which I also love. It's Clinique's Even Better Concealer, which happens to come in 42 different shades, so you will definitely find a color match. And I'm going to take a little bit of it and put it over the vein on the back of my wrist, just so you can see how much coverage we get. So I think you can see that it covers that blue vein very effectively. Number 9 is a drugstore blush. It's Flower Beauty's Blush Bomb Color Drops, which happen to come in 8 different colors. What I love about this particular blush is the texture, which makes it so easy to apply. It's a silky, lightweight gel cream, and it blends in so easily. I'm going to be purchasing 2 or 3 additional colors so I can mix and match them to create a more custom color. But this is the one that I currently have, which I really love. It's a cool pink shade called Bubbly. And here's what Bubbly looks like. Our last drugstore price product, which is number 10, is an eyeshadow palette. Well, it's actually 2 eyeshadow palettes. These are 2 neutral colored eyeshadow palettes from Juvia's Place, one called Warrior and the other called Warrior 2. Warrior 2 is an all-matte 9-pan eyeshadow palette, which has a really beautiful neutral color story. And it also includes a pop of burgundy brown as well as 2 orange shades. The Warrior palette has beautiful shades of browns, bronzes, and golds. 3 shades are mattes and 6 are rich, beautiful metallics. Let me go ahead and just swatch a few of these colors from the Warrior palette so you can see how amazing they are. The deep brown in this palette also works beautifully as eyeliner. I frankly can't say enough good things about these 2 palettes. They are very reasonably priced, and you can often find them on sale on the Juvia's Place website. They're highly pigmented, and what's most important is that they're so easy to blend. It's truly hard to make a mistake using these palettes. In fact, I'm wearing shades from both of these palettes today. And I also have on some single shadows from Sydney Grace. That's the green that you see. If you've watched any of my other videos, you've seen me use this next product all the time. It's Urban Decay's Eye Primer. As our eyelids get thinner, we often notice veins showing through or some other kind of discoloration. And this product not only keeps eyeshadow from creasing and smudging, but it also covers up any kind of discoloration that we have on our eyelids. It's rather like putting primer on a wall before painting, because this primer allows the eyeshadow color to look the same no matter where it's applied on the eye. I have the color Eden, but it also comes in a deeper shade. And I'm going to go ahead and swatch a little bit of this primer on the back of my wrist so you can see how well it covers as well. So you really can't see the blue in my vein on the back of my wrist where I've used the eye primer. Next, number 12 is another product that you'll be familiar with if you've seen any of my videos. It's a mascara designed to be used on bottom lashes. Because of the very small brush, it applies to the bottom lashes without also getting on the skin under the bottom eyelashes. To my mind, it's absolutely brilliant, and I just ordered 2 new ones. And here's that tiny little brush. I use these last 2 products just about every time I apply my makeup. The first is Laura Geller's Baked Highlighter Duo. It comes in 2 different colors, a lighter color and a more luminous color. I have a duo with French Vanilla, which is a lighter color, and I also have Portofino in the duo, which is a lovely pink vanilla cream color with some glow. The Portofino, unfortunately, is no longer available, but these duos now come in 2 different options for different skin tones. There's French Vanilla and French Kiss for fair, light, and light medium skin tones. And then there's also French Poodle and French Almond for medium to deeper skin tones. The 2 things that propel these products into the you'll never regret buying category for me is the versatility of the lighter color in each duo and the incredibly soft, lovely glow of the highlighting color. French Vanilla or French Kiss, the lighter shades, can be used on the eyelids, on the inner corners of the eyes, above the cupid's bow of the lips, as well as under the arch of the eyebrow. The highlighter color in all the duos is soft and not overpowering, and it doesn't have glitter. And both colors in the duos can be used wet or dry. When used wet, there's a greater color payoff, and if these duos are purchased through the shopping channel QVC, there's also an applicator brush which is included. And that applicator can also make a difference in how the colors look. So let me give you a brief demonstration. I'm going to first apply the Portofino on the back of my wrist with just a brush. Then I'm going to use the paddle applicator that comes with the QVC product to show you how much more color payoff you get using this applicator. And then finally, I'm going to apply a little bit with my finger and we'll compare the swatches and see which gives the best color payoff. So here's my French Vanilla Portofino duo, which is well loved, as you can see. So here's where I applied Portofino with a brush. Underneath it, I used the paddle, and at the very bottom, I used my finger. And I think you can see that you get the greatest color payoff with your finger. And last, but certainly not least, are the Highlight Blush and Bronze Ambient Light formulas from the brand Hourglass. They're described as high-tech, soft focus powders which filter out harsh light and refine the appearance of the complexion. These soft light powders help conceal imperfections and fine lines, and they create a multi-dimensional soft glow. Some of the bronzers, blushes, and highlighters can be purchased in a mini size, which is a great less expensive way to give them a try. All of them are available in a regular size, and some of the products are also combined into beautiful multi-use palettes, like this one I'm going to show you. You can see the highlighters on top, the bronze and 2 blushes on the bottom. Hourglass creates a new palette like this one each holiday season, and this year they have 2 different palettes for lighter and deeper skin tones. So these are the 14 products I don't think you'd ever regret purchasing. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give it a thumbs up like. And I hope that you'll share in the comments section below any beauty products you have that you feel we'd never regret buying. Until next week, I wish you much happiness and joy and hope you have an absolutely fabulous rest of your day. Take care.